Hello students and welcome to our today's class. In our today's class, we are going to discuss about the quantity index numbers, and I hope you can be able to relate this with what we did last on the price index numbers. When we are calculating the quantity index numbers, our concern is to get the difference or the change in the quantity that is produced or consumed within two time periods. In those two time periods, we are going to have the base year and the current year. As usual, the current year is going to be actually the most recent, and the base year is going to be a year that is a bit a while ago. So we have been given this table here for the prices of three cereals, that is rice, wheat, and maize, for the years 2011 and 2012. So in this case, the year 2011 becomes our base year, and the year 2012 becomes our current year. Therefore, the price for 2011 is our PO, and the price for 2012 is our P1. The quantity for 2011 is our QO, and the quantity for the 2012 is our Q1. Therefore, at this point now, we can be able to calculate the price indices using the four methods that are used in calculating those index, where we have the last payers quantity index number, the Paste, the Fishers, and the Marshall-Edgeworth. For that particular case, we need to have these additional columns for Q1 PO, QO PO, Q1 P1, and QO P1. Then we need to come here, like for this case of Q1 PO, our Q1 is this column times PO, which is this column. If we multiply this, you are going to find we are going to have 2000 here. We multiply this and this, we are going to have 1440. 180 times 5, you realize is going to give you 900. If you sum this column, you are going to get a total of 4340 for Q1 PO. For QO PO, we are going to have the column QO, which is this one, times PO, which is this one. So we shall be multiplying these columns down the table. The first one is 80 times 20, which gives us 1600. The next one gives us 1080. The next one gives us 750. If you add this column, you are going to arrive at 3430. For Q1 P1, we have got these two columns. So the first one here is going to be 2500. We have 2500 there. Then we are going to have 2160. Then we have 1800. If you total that column, it's going to give you 6460. The last one is QOP1. QOP1. QO is here, P1 is here. We shall be multiplying these two columns, where we shall have 2000 there. This one will give us 6120, and this one will give us 1500. If you total that, it gives you 5120. Having obtained those values, we can now proceed and calculate the index numbers. For the last pairs is given by the summation of Q1 PO over the summation of QO PO, then we multiply by 100%. The values that we have obtained are, for summation of Q1 PO is giving us 4340 over the summation of QOPO, which is giving us 3430. Then you multiply by 100%, and you realize that this one is going to give you 126.53%. For the Pasteur, it is supposed to be the summation of Q1 P1 over the summation of QO P1, then we convert that value into percentage. So we are going to have 6460 over 5120 times 100%, which gives us 126.53%. 33.17%. For the Fisher's ideal, it is actually given by the square root of the solution for Laspeyres times the solution for Pasteur, which is going to be 126.53 times 126.17. Then we take the square root. If you do that, you are going to find that the answer is going to be 126.35%. One thing you should be able to understand is that these formula are more or less the same like those for the price indices, only that we interchange. Like for example, for the Laspeyres, the price was given by the summation of P1QO over the summation of POQO. What we normally do here, Q comes first and takes the one that was there. So it's going to be Q1 comes here, P goes there. It's actually P and Q that change, but 1 and O, they don't change. The same case here. The P and the Q, they change the position and then they don't replace or they don't go with the 1 or O. So you will find that this is going to be like this. It's going to be Q1, PO. So when you come here, the same case happens. You will find that this one was given by P1 times Q1 over the summation of PO Q1. You realize now Q has come here and P has gone to the other side, and then here we have got Q coming first and P going there without changing the one. Remember it was this is PO Q1. Now it becomes QO P1. That is how we do it. And the moment you have got the Laspeyres and the Pasteur formulas, then the others is very easy. Remember, for the Marshall-Edgeworth, it is actually the numerator of the Laspeyres plus the numerator of the Pasteur divide by the numerator of this plus the denominator, plus the denominator of this. So it is the numerators of Laspeyres plus the numerator of Pasteur over the denominator of Laspeyres plus the denominator of this. And you are going to arrive at the formula whereby is going to be given the summation of Q1 PO plus this one, summation of Q1 P1 over the denominators now, the summation of QOPO plus the summation of QOP1, and then this whole is multiplied by 100%. So you'll find that we are going to add this plus this is going to give us 4340 plus 6460 over 3430 plus 5120, and then you multiply by 100% for you to arrive at the answer. Basically, you understand the Laspeyres and the Pasteur, and then the others, they are going to be very simple for you because it is actually those answers that you work with in getting the Fishers and getting the Marshall-Edgeworth. Thank you very much.